Good afternoon, everybody. It's around 12:41 in the afternoon today. It's pretty nice out. It's pretty chilly for sure, and cloudy, but it's not raining like they said it would today. It doesn't look like there's any cats or dogs out next door. So the last couple days have been kind of trial by error with Toothless because he has started to throw up again. If you didn't see the video that we posted about a week or two ago, 3 ways to get your cat to stop vomiting, I'll go ahead and post that up on in the top corner there, and you can check that out. We did quite a bit of... Fury, what are you doing over there, buddy? Are you hungry? Well, those are my Eggos, my waffles. Forgot those were in the toaster. We did a little bit of research trying to figure out what we could do because Toothless, every time he ate kibble, he was throwing up. He was throwing up on this rug. He was throwing up on the carpet in there. Never on the hardwood. He always found his way to the carpet. I think he probably found comfort in a time of stress. But we tried 3 different ways to kind of prevent him from throwing up. And it worked for probably about a week or so. But lately, he's been throwing up again. So we've come to the conclusion that he loves his wet food, and the good news is he doesn't throw up after eating wet food. So we give him half a little can 3 times a day. And then we also give Fury kibble because Fury loves kibble. Isn't that right? Fury? Let me see if I can get him to come over here. He was eating. I don't think he's hungry. Fury, come get your kibble. Come on, buddy. Or are you full? His 2 favorite things, kibble and his little fluff ball toy thing. Yeah. He's a little guy, though. So it doesn't take much for him to get full. But Toothless, on the other hand, he eats and eats and eats and eats. And I think we came to the conclusion that he overeats. And every time he was eating the kibble, he was throwing up. So we've just been feeding him the wet food, and we've been feeding Fury the kibble. And things have been going over pretty well. The only issue is, luckily, Cat Dad works from home. We kind of feed them 3 times a day instead of the 1 time a day in the morning like we used to. So it's a little bit more effort for us, but better for the cats. And it's gotten to the point where it's pretty funny. Like, they actually start meowing when they want food, kind of like dogs. And I don't know if that's a good thing, but right now it kind of works because once Toothless finishes his wet food, which he always does, he usually goes towards the kibble that Fury never finishes. And then I have to come over and I have to take this Tupperware thing, and basically I have to cover the kibble with the Tupperware. Tell me what you think about this in the comments below. Is this a good thing? Or is this a bad thing? See, Fury's done. Toothless comes over. And he's like, oh, what's this kibble about? I kind of want some of this. And unfortunately, you cannot have the kibble. Okay, buddy? I'm going to cover this. And he pretty much finished his wet food. I'm sorry, guys. Fury, you want to play with your toy? Fury's like, nah. I want foods. Ah, yes. What's wrong, buddy? So, it is now... What's wrong? What's wrong, buddy? Yeah, that feels good, doesn't it? Oh, big shake. So it is now about 2 hours later, and Fury is doing that thing where he's like, hey, human, give me attention. I'm hungry. You're hungry, buddy? But I just wanted to illustrate like what he does when he does get hungry. This is a little bit earlier than I thought. I thought it would be 3 hours later. But I literally just got out of the shower and he came up to me and he was whining and he jumped up on the chair. And I thought, you know what? How about we feed you, buddy? Luckily, I still got food down here. But like you remember, I covered it up. So what I'll do is see if he is actually hungry. And I'll leave that like that. And it looks like he is. Looks like he was. And like clockwork, here comes Toothless. Like a hungry, hungry hippo. Let's see if he gets up here. Toothless, you hungry, buddy? Are you hungry? You want to come up here? Are you hungry, buddy? He's like, I was just napping. Thinking maybe we can get him some wet food. We kind of really need to figure out what we're going to do. Because I don't want to feed Toothless just wet food throughout the days. Maybe we can get him tuna and stuff like that. Oh, big yawn, big yawn. Because you're just taking a nap, huh? The funny thing is, you're not even hungry. You just hear Fury eating. So you're like, oh, well, if he's eating, I might as well eat, even though I'm not hungry and I was napping. I'm just kidding, buddy. Come on. Don't be mad at me. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and give him a half can of wet food. Because I love him. And I want him to be happy. Even though I kind of wanted to wait until at least 6 p.m. for dinner. But I just can't say no to that cute little face. What's that, buddy? So I got 2 bowls here. Half and half of a can. I was just going to do a half can for Toothless. Toothless. Come on. He gets so excited. I was going to do a half can for Toothless, but Fury came over too, and it looked like he wanted some. So I'm just going to lay it right here for him. See how much he eats. But yeah. Like I said earlier, if anybody wants to put their 2 cents in the comment section, I will be happily able to read those. We are constantly researching ideas of what we can do. I've heard that it's not good to feed your cats just a wet food diet, but I could be wrong. I've also heard the opposite. It's not good to just keep your cats on a kibble diet. I think Fury's probably the healthiest cat of all because he's getting both. But I feel so bad for Toothless because he can easily eat the wet food and even treats. He's easily able to eat treats. But unfortunately, when it comes to that kibble over there, like clockwork, about 5 minutes after he eats, there's a good old-fashioned puke, vomit happening, either on this rug or on the carpets, and it's a devil of a time to get it clean. So we're trying to avoid at all costs, both for his health and safety and our sanity as humans. But like I said, I mean, if anybody has any ideas, comments, jokes, anything, go ahead and write those in the comments below. Like this video. We're having a blast doing daily cat vlogs this January. And also just be aware that if you subscribe to our channel, we will donate $1 in your name to the McCamey Animal Center that is located in our hometown of Chattanooga, Tennessee. And for every new subscriber this month in January, we will be donating $1. I think right now we've got maybe 21, 25 new subscribers at the time of this filming. But I definitely want to donate more. That's for sure. Okay, so Fury is done with the wet food. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pick this one up because I cannot. No. I got to pick that up, cover that. See, this gets complicated. This gets real complicated. And what I'll do is I'm going to cover this and I'll feed it to Toothless later this evening. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the day in the life of feeding my two cats, Toothless and Fury. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.